It's really exciting to see how excited this generation is to being better stewards of the land. How can we take care of the land so the land is taking care of us?
As I think about my kids, I try to teach them about being responsible environmentally and responsible to the industry as a whole.
We believe firmly in science leading the way and making decisions on how to grow better.
We're just getting started when it comes to technology on the farm, specifically in how we make decisions around the farm. Not use any more water we need to, or not any more nutrients than we need to, and just to optimize that whole situation.
The advancements in being able to analyze things on a very small scale, but very quickly, that was never possible for my grandfather and my great-great-grandfather. Using technology both in the analysis of what's happening with the plants, but also using technology to drive tractors and turn on pumps, other aspects of our farm more efficiently is certainly where I see this industry going and where I hope it goes.
Cranberries have remained a specialty crop, so there's still a lot to be discovered in cranberry farming. We're regularly working with researchers at various universities, and one of the big ones that we've done is regarding different variety trials. We have 40 different test squares, each having a different variety in it. Some people don't realize this, but cranberries are just like apples. There's different varieties. There's not just one variety of cranberry. So over the years, this information has been used to optimize cranberry plants for a variety of traits, a big one being yield, how much fruit we can get per acre. Other ones might be rot resistance or optimized for certain color to make certain cranberry products.
All fruit growers really have some challenges that they have to deal with. And in cranberry, there's also a lot of challenges with pollination. As you can see, cranberry is a very big crop. There's a lot of flowers out there. And growers rely on a combination of pollinators, whether they're managed pollinators, and a lot of growers bring in honeybees for their pollination services. But there's also a lot of native bees that are around. In Wisconsin, we report something around 400 plus species of wild bees. And so one of the research projects that we've been doing is really looking at the impact that pollinator gardens might have on those wild bees in attracting wild bees. And we found that when we really look at yield, we see bigger berries when we have the pollinator gardens compared to when we don't have a pollinator garden. And maybe the complementarity of all those pollinators is going to provide an even better crop.
We've been working with a couple of UW Extension researchers. One particular example is working with 2 species of nematodes that have been isolated from soils cranberries are native to. These particular nematodes prey on some of our insect pests, and we have been working with raising them here on the property and then introducing them into our soils in order to reduce our pest pressure. What we have seen from our applications in 21 is some of our pest pressure has been dramatically decreased in 22. While this is a 1 year's worth of observational data, this basically means we can grow our own pest control. And that's pretty exciting stuff.
A lot of cranberry marshes in the state of Wisconsin are multi-generational. In fact, most of them are. It's really special.
Being 5th generation out here, learning and watching from my dad, my grandpa, and now kind of showing my son, who's a start of the 6th generation, is something that we all take very great pride in and continue to make things better than when we first started.
We still have 4 generations of our family currently living on the farm, and we've been in a transition for my wife and I to take it over, and this is the last year of the transition.
I'm the 5th generation to grow cranberries on this property, and to be able to take on the responsibility that any of the past generations have had for this farm. It feels like I am just a steward of this land. I have taken on that as a thing that is very important to me, and it certainly is a big honor.
So our farm today is run and managed by our sons. It's difficult to step back and let somebody else take over. But I'm going to keep working on the cranberry farm as long as they'll let me.